so lucky to be invited out on this boat by Andy, the owner of Fish Emeryville. It's kind of an experiment today. We're going to be dropping some hoop nets for crab, and we're also going to be anchoring and snaring from this big party boat. I'm joined by Chency, Daniel, and Kevin. It's going to be a fun day. At the end of the day, we're going to bring all the crab we catch and cook something delicious, so stay tuned for that. Let's get this crabbing started. Y'all, we're pulling up on Baker Beach right now. You can see the Golden Gate Bridge behind me. Looks like we're going to drop about at least 10 pots, anchor up here, start snaring. You guys remember Kevin?
What's up, guys?
So we still got to do that abalone video, but what's new, man? You started your guide service, right?
I did.
Yeah, how's that going?
It's awesome. Yeah, I'm a local Bay Area professional fishing guide, foraging guide. I teach people survival skills writ large. So want to learn how to make bows and arrows, or go freedive spearfishing, or go for wild edible mushrooms or crab or whatever, I'm your man.
He's your man for sure. And how do they contact you if they want to do that?
I'm setting up the website right now, but you can get in touch with me through my email, so catch the letter N, cookca@gmail.
It'll be in the description.
Thanks, man.
So there's our buoy right there. Looks like we only got about 30 feet of rope, so we're fishing pretty shallow today, 20, 30 feet. Most likely, there's gonna be a lot of short Dungeness crab, but hopefully we can get at least for a half limit per person. That would be a very big success, I would think. So it looks like they're baiting up the hoop nets pretty heavily. Some with a pot, with a little pot and some bait, and another little mesh bag with some old rockfish carcasses. Kind of where it all began, huh?
Yeah, back to it.
Yeah, this is the spot basically where Daniel and I launched our inflatable raft, $100 raft. We anchored out here.
Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna go out with my family tomorrow and we were gonna go crabbing, but I was trying to get some of these Promar nets. You see how they're 6-7 inches off the ground, and whatever crawls in, it's got a really difficult time to escape compared to the normal flat hoop nets. But these are so hard to get right now, and they're like 120 bucks each. Normally they're like 60. Just, I guess all the commercial boats, everybody's swooping them up because crabbing is just, the rules are changing, But what do you guys think about these Promar raised ones? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That one.
I think, yeah, the one right there.
All right, Alex, that's for you.
Could be.
That's for you. Yeah, we got one keeper.
I think so.
Having crab tonight.
It's a clicker. It's a clicker? That's the counts? Yeah, if it touches any. Yeah.
In between the 2 points.
Oh, it does. It is heavy. There's like at least 5 crab in here.
5 crab.
Yep. You're the keeper each on this pole. I don't think so. Bunch of shorties, bunch of small ones.
Oh yeah.
It's close. There
on the left?
There might be one. Yeah, that one on the left. That might be the one. Woo! So Kevin, Daniel, and Chency, they're gonna pull up a few more crab hoop nets, and I'm gonna get a few snares ready. We're gonna anchor after these pulls, try to snare up a few dungies. Maybe they're a little deeper. Oh, that one's got eggs. It's probably a keeper female too.
Big money, big money, big money, big money. Big money.
Ooh. That one is heaviest ever. Oh.
Either he's got a lot of crab or he's weak.
Oh man.
Oh, he's sweet.
Damn.
It's beautiful, very tasty. This one's too young, so we're gonna ask that it tells its brothers and sisters that we've treated with respect and asks them to come feed us.
And we are anchored. It is time to snare. All right, it's only been like 3 minutes for me, but I want to be the first to get one. So, let's see. Oh, we're drifting quite a bit. Nah, let's leave it out there.
On a slack, I do have one. Yeah. There we go. Something.
Still holding on to the fat rock. Yeah, still holding on to the bait.
Not
Not even a snare, dude. Just holding on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
holding on.
Just one
Look
size.
at that thing. Big. Small guy, but got him though. Take him around the corner.
Oh, that's a keeper. That might be close. Nice.
2 of them.
Oh,
Oh, double.
Oh, female.
so we're having a pretty good day so far. We got a bunch of crab. We're not going home empty-handed, and we are on the Pacific Pearl. This is part of the Fish Emeryville fleet. There's 13 boats in this fleet, and we're with Andy, who's the captain and who owns Fish Emeryville. So I want to pick his brain a little bit on what he thinks about these new crabbing regulations and what he thinks the future holds.
And we understand that, but we think it was reversed. We should have had enhanced gear marking first, then see if we entangle whales, not stop everything and shut down. And it's really damaging to a lot of communities. We have crab cookers, guys aren't making money cooking crab, propane, bait, it's a trickle down. It's not just the boats that aren't running. The recreational side is suffering too, campgrounds, hotel reservations being canceled. And we just come off of a year period where the state was supporting small businesses, and all this is doing is destroying small businesses.
Right now, it looks like the season is set to be reconsidered on the 22nd.
Right, on or before the 22nd, and right now the season is open but restricted just to traps and hoops, which aren't the most effective way to catch crab. Hopefully on the 22nd, on or before that, the whales will have dissipated and everybody will get back out on the ocean and fishing the way they've done for 75 years.
Yeah, hopefully, we'll see. I mean, this is kind of a relatively new thing, this whale entanglement closure. So I guess we'll just see what the future years hold.
Yes, it will get better.
So Andy and the guys on the Pacific Pearl, a lot of these charter boats, they're not really doing these hoop net trips. This is kind of just a test. So it's only 11:40 right now. We're gonna pull in about 5 or 6 of these Promar pots. Let's see what we got here. Some shorts. Doesn't look like any keepers in this one. But yeah, we're gonna get these pots up and then we're gonna head back in early, cook some food. All right, back on shore. We got 28 crab for the day, not too bad. I'm gonna cook some crab fried rice real quick, real simple. Kevin's doing some crab cakes right now. So yeah, I'm gonna show you this real simple recipe. It's really good. Good for leftovers, easy to make. First, we're gonna dispatch this crab. You know how we do it, just gonna grab it by its hand, by its arms, and smash its head off. It's dispatched. Break them in half, shake the guts out. These are its gills. We can take the gills right off. That apron off right there. Just split it in half. A little salt in the water. Main ingredients here is just a little bit of cabbage. And just chop it up real thin. The beans, I'm just gonna cut off all the ends, 1/4 inch sizes. Put everything in here, so this cooks first. Carrots. And for someone who doesn't eat too many vegetables, this is a great way to get vegetables in your meals too. Yeah, let's check out what Kevin's doing. All right, Kevin, what do we have here?
All right, so I'm mixing up some crab cakes. I just realized that I did 1 Dungeness, 1 rock crab. I'm gonna have too much crab for the crab cakes. So I'm just gonna take all the body meat and then I'll take the legs home so I can eat those later. But using the actual point to dig the meat out of the body here.
As these things cook, I'm gonna crack some eggs. There's 4 of us. We might be feeding 5 or 6 people, so I'm gonna crack 4 eggs. Get those ready to go. All right, eggs are ready. All right, I'm about to add the egg to the wok, but first I'm gonna take out all the vegetables. Just put this on the side for now. I'm pretty sure this crab is done, so we're gonna turn it off, dump the water out, let it cool down. All right, egg is basically done. Now I'm just gonna dump a bunch of day-old rice in here. Turn the heat down so it doesn't burn. Now the rice is heating, the eggs are mixed in. I just got some oyster sauce here. I'm just gonna do it until the rice turns a little bit brown, but not too much. Like I said, this is a super simple recipe, so I just added the oyster sauce. It's gonna do a little squirt of soy sauce, not that much. All right, that's pretty much good. Now we're just gonna add the vegetables back in. Good thing about this recipe, you pretty much use whatever you have at home. So whatever you have leftovers in your fridge, just throw them in here. And yeah, we'll just use all the food and it's good too. All right, y'all, that's gonna do it. Everyone's out back there chatting it up. We enjoyed the food, killed it. I know this wasn't really like a crab recipe. It was more of like how to make a simple fried rice and throw some crab on top. But either way, it's damn good and I'm full. Nice to end the day early too. So looks like it might be a good crab season. A couple more weeks and we're gonna see if it really opens for traps. Then it should be on fire. All right, y'all, peace.